विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी, वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे, परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ, बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, 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 गीता परिवार हमारा।
मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
वेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुरः पाणिर्मधुरः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
हरणं मधुरं तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
कुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा वीथी मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपी मधुरा लीला मधुरा युक्तं मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं दृष्टं मधुरं शिष्टं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपा मधुरा गावो मधुरा यष्टिर्मधुरा सृष्टिर्मधुरा दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपते
करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कास्तुते. Jai Shri Krishna everyone. On behalf of Geeta Parivar, I Shravani Rajesh Naik welcome all to yet another interpretation session of 12th chapter Bhakti Yoga of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. Last week we saw the meaning of first half and today it's time to complete the 12th chapter's meaning. So after this session we'll come to know who is a true devotee. Before starting any program or ceremony, we always pray to God and request Him to attend the same. So today too, let's start our session with prayer. So for the starting prayer, I welcome Hina Vinci ji from Ahmedabad. In Geeta Parivar, she serves as a tech and is with Geeta Parivar since May 2021. Over to you, Didi.
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. जय श्री कृष्ण.
Thank you so much, Hina Didi, for creating such a spiritual atmosphere. We have a rich culture of lamp lighting before every program, which makes the environment pleasant and peaceful. So, for Deepa Prajwalan, I welcome Chandrakala Bharadia ji from Pune, Maharashtra. She is with Geeta Parivar since 2 years and serves as a trainer. Over to you, Didi.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you so much, Chandrakala ji, for such an adorable lamp lighting. Now it's time to move towards the main program for which we all are eager and assembled here. So, for the interpretation session, I welcome Geeta Vrati, Geeta Praveen, Rupal Shukla Didi. Rupal Didi has memorized all the 18 chapters of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā by shlok numbers. Her explanation technique is very unique and she interprets the meaning of each shloka very deeply. In online Geeta classes, Rupal Didi play major roles and gives sevas of program coordinator, batch coordinator, taking interpretation and grammar sessions, and much more. There is a lot to tell about her, but now, without extending everyone's excitement of hearing today's interpretation session, I welcome multi-talented Rupal Didi and request you to start the today's interpretation session.
Ji, we are extremely sorry to inform you that Rupal Didi will be late due to some technical issue. Please bear with us. Please bear with the bhajan.
So till then, I would like to tell that tomorrow, that is 24th April, we are having Geeta Jidnasu exam. That is the exam of memorization of 3 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, which you all too will have when you will enter level 2, and will prepare 16th chapter, will finish 16th chapter. So basically it is an exam of memorization of 3 chapters of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā, and those 3 chapters are 12th chapter, that is Bhakti Yoga, 15th chapter, that is Purushottam Yoga, and 16th chapter, that is Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga. So after Geeta Jidnasu, there is Geeta Pathak exam, which is the exam of memorization of any 6 chapters of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. Then comes the Geeta Pathik exam, which is the memorization exam of any 12 chapters of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. And then comes last and the best one, for which everyone is eager, everyone thinks that it is the most precious time of their life, and that is Geeta Vrati exam. So I think everyone, I will tell everyone that please everyone try to give these exams, all these exams, even though they are not at all compulsory. It will give nice thinking to everyone. So yes, we have Rupal Didi joined with us. Welcome, Rupal Didi. Okay,
सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। संग्राममय जीवन धरा पर विजय रथ ले हम चले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। हो समर्पण लखन जैसा, राम जैसा त्याग हो। भीष्म सा हो नियम पालन, शौर्य में अभिमन्यु हो। आपदाओं को कुचल कर वीर बालक हम चले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले।
Thank you so much. Jai Shri Krishna. Let's begin today's session with the prayer. Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam. Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. In the last session, we had seen 10 shlokas of the 12th chapter, where the Lord has explained the different ways to reach to Him. And here in 12th chapter, actually, this chapter was started with the Arjuna's question. And Arjuna has, the Lord Krishna has told this Gita to Arjuna because Arjuna is having all the 26 divine qualities. He is equipped with all these qualities, and he has done everything right, yes. So Lord has chosen Arjuna to tell this Gita, and we all are so fortunate. We all are also so blessed that Lord has chosen us to learn this Gita and to walk on this Gita path. And we are walking and we are learning the Gita in these 2 weeks. We have learned 12th chapter, all the 20 shlokas. Now we are actually confident that yes, we can learn these shlokas. We can also recite perfectly. We can also chant the shlokas, Sanskrit shlokas very nicely. Yes, we have got that confidence, and we will be walking because Lord Krishna has chosen us. And in 18th chapter, in 68th and 69th shloka, Lord Krishna says, Yaimam paramangulyam madbhakte shvavidasyate bhaktim mai parang kritva मामे वैष्यत्य संशयः न च तस्मान् मनुष्येषु कश्चिन्मे प्रियकृत्तमः भविता न च मे तस्मात् अन्यः प्रियतरो भुवि. So Lord has said here that anyah priyataro bhuvi bhavita na cha me tasmad. He has told that whoever will read this Gita, whoever will teach this Gita, that person will be my most favorite. So we all are included in that most favorite list. And now this is our responsibility to be in that list. Lord has chosen us, but we need to walk on this path. So yes, we have started learning Gita and we are on this path, and we will be walking, we will be learning all the 18 chapters and getting that Gita Vritti, Upadhi Gita Vritti, that after memorizing all the 18 chapters, completing L4. So yes, we have seen, learned all the 20 shlokas pronunciation, and we have already seen 10 shlokas meaning in last session, interpretation session. And today we are going to start from the 11th shloka. So here first Arjuna asked a question that which way is best to reach the God. So this is Bhakti Marga is best, and manifest worshipping, or the manifest Lord worshipping the Saguna Sakar Nirguna Nirakar, which is best. So Lord told in second shloka in brief that the Saguna Sakar Bhakti, the manifest Lord's worshipping is good. So why he told so? Because this is not giving more food. That is not true. But Lord is answering according to who's asking the question. So Arjuna is asking the question. So Lord is telling the answer according to Arjuna and according to all of us. Because the unmanifest Lord worshipping is a bit tough. So Lord is telling here, you just worship that Saguna Sakara. You just worship that manifest Lord, because that is easy for you. So Lord is so mercifully is telling us the easiest way. Now, he told that yes, Saguna Sakar Bhakti is best. You should do that. So again, question arises why he told so. If there is nothing like ye to Aksharamanir like that, Avyakta Upasana, so why he mentioned, why Arjuna asked that question? Lord is telling no. One person can achieve that unmanifest Lord worshipping also. They can do that also, but that is a little tough. So he is telling in fifth shloka, klesho adhikatarastesham, kleshah adhikatarastesham. The klesha, the trouble is more for them who is worshipping the unmanifest Lord. So he is telling that in fifth shloka. And now for moving forward, he is telling from the sixth shloka to 10th shloka, the different ways, ye to sarvani karmani, you just renounce all the fruits of all actions, and then he is telling whatever you do, you just think of me, that you are doing my worshipping, you are doing jojo karu so puja, like this. Just a second. Yes. The electricity has gone. No problem. Yes, we will continue now. So from sixth shloka, he is telling the different ways to reach to the God. To sarvani karmani, then teshamaham samudharta. Whoever does this, they are doing, they just renounce all the food. They think they are doing my work only. So what I do for them, teshamaham samudharta mritu samsara sagarat. I make them to cross this ocean of birth and death. So Lord is telling. Then he is telling the again and again so many options. In 10th shloka he says abhyasayepte samarthosi matkarma paramo bhava madarthamapi karmani kurvan siddhimavapsyasi. He is telling, if you are not even able to do that, practice abhyasa yoga. Now what you should do, abhyasayapya asamarthasi mat karma paramo. You just be mat karma paramaha madarthamapi karmani kurvan siddhimavapsyasi. Whatever you do, you just think that you are doing for mat karma paramaha. You do, and Shri Krishna Arpanamastu, we all are doing at the end of the chapter and of the every chapter. Now from the 11th shloka, Lord is going to tell the different options. Yes. Athai tadapya shaktosi kartum madyogamashataha sarva karma phalatyagan tatah kuru yatatmavan. Atha etadapya shaktahasi. Lord is telling now to Arjuna, you are not even able to do this also, Arjuna. Atha etadapi ashaktahasi kartum. madyogamashratah sarva karma pratyagam tatah kuruyatatmavan. Whatever you are doing, you just renounce all the fruits from all the actions. Sarva karma phalatyagan tatah kuruyatatmavan. Yatatmavan, who has control, who has got the control over all the indriyas, all the five senses of action and five senses of knowledge. So that is yatatman. So Lord is telling, if you're not able to do that also, so you just be madyogamashratah sarva karma phalatyagan. You cannot do that Shri Krishna arpanamastu. Okay, it's fine. You just do whatever you do. You just renounce all the fruits. Yes, whatever the result will be, I don't care. But actually, in this aspect, Param Pujya Swamiji Maharaj, the founder of Geeta Parivar, he says in young age for the youths, we should not renounce the fruits of all actions, because if we are not having that fruit in front of us, we are not wishing to achieve something, we are not targeting something. So what we are going to do in our lives? So first you dream, and then you believe in yourself, you try to achieve that, you do your best, you achieve that goal, and then you renounce that fruit. So first you have that dream, first you wish to get that, first you set your goal, first you set your targets, you achieve that, then you renounce the fruit. So first for the youths, it is compulsory to achieve something in our lives. Otherwise, we will be thinking, no, I don't want anything. Lord has said in Geeta, I will be doing just sarva karma phalatyagan. No, that is not for us. That will be for us in future. But now we need to achieve as much as we can. So sarva karma phalatyagan tatah kuruyatatmavan. Lord has given another option. Now in 12th shloka, actually Arjuna thought, as we give so many options to a child, if we are telling the first option, and he thinks, okay, I can't do, so we'll be giving so many options, so last option will be worst, like that. So Arjuna is also thinking, Lord is giving the sarva karma phalatyagan at last, so it must be a least option, it will not give that much fruit. So he's telling, oh Lord, you are telling me that least option. No, Krishna is telling, no Arjuna, don't be confused, this is the best. That Lord is comparing all the options in 12th shloka. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasa jnanat dhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phalatyagas tyagat shantiranantaram. He is telling Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasa, from the abhyasa, from that practice which was told in 9th shloka, from that practice the knowledge is good, knowledge is better. How? Someone has told me to do Ram Nam Japa. Okay, I'm doing Ram 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 Ram. Then I didn't know what is Ram Ram Ram. Then someone told me Ram is the Lord. You are doing that Nam Japa of that Lord's name. Oh, now I have that knowledge now. So I was practicing. So from that abhyasa, the gyan is better. I got to know. Now I will be wishing Ram, 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 Ram. I know what is Ram, what I am doing this Nama Japa. So that is Jnanam is better than the Abhyasa. Then Jnanam Abhyasat, Jnana Dhyanam Vishishyate. From the Jnana, the Dhyana is better. How? I know who's Ram. Now when I'm doing Ram Nam Japa, then I'm meditating that Ram. Yes, Lord Rama Sarupa. I'm seeing that, having that bow, that arrow, and he's walking with Sita. Something like I'm meditating that. So that dhyana is better than that jnana also. I'm practicing, then I got the knowledge. After that, I started meditating. Jnana dhyanam vishishyate. Now from that dhyana also, karma phalatyaga is best. How? Dhyanat karma phalatyagam tyagaha. So dhyana karma phalatyaga, from the dhyana the karma phalatyaga is better. Now he is telling the reason why. Because tyaga chanti anantaram. From that tyaga, from that renunciation, you will get immediate peace. Immediate peace. Not long-term peace. Yes, now I will renounce something and I will be getting that. No, that is not what happens. You will be getting immediate peace. How? My sister wants to drink tea, but we have only one cup tea. I will give that to her. and she will be very happy. Yeah, I wanted that. See, I got the happiness. Or otherwise, I ask her, no, I will not give you, and I drink that tea. Whole day I will be having that tension. That will be rounding in my mind. I didn't give that to her. So that is, I am not peaceful from him. So Tyaga Chanti Anantaram. Whenever we do something for someone and we renounce something for someone, we get Chanti Anantaram. We get immediate peace. God has compared, no, this is not the least option. This is the best option. I'm telling you, Arjuna, you can do this. And Arjuna doesn't need these many options, because Arjuna is a great devotee of Lord. If Lord has said you need to go for the war, he must have does that only. But Lord is telling these many options for us because he knows we will be so busy in this 2022 and 2021, whatever the time is. We'll be so busy, we'll not be having that much time to pray, to sit, to meditate, and to do these many things. So he's telling, okay, you are so busy, you are thinking, you are so busy, you cannot get that 10 minutes or 15 or 20 minutes for worshipping, for meditating, for that Nama Japa, for Sankirtana, for these things. Okay. He's telling so many options, whatever you can do. You have 2 minutes, you do that. You have 10 minutes, you do that. You have half an hour, you do that. You have 1 hour, you do that. Yes, so many options fitting in every time. How much time we have, we can choose any option according to us. What I love to do. Yes. So 12th shloka. Now from the 13th shloka, the chapter begins. This is the Bhakti Yoga. The chapter's name is Bhakti Yoga, the yoga of devotion. So now from this 13th shloka, the Lord is going to tell the 36 Bhakta Lakshanas. The characteristics, the attributes of those devotees. We are applying this tilak and we are wearing ourselves Bhakta. Yeah, I am worshipping daily 1 hour. I am calling myself Bhakta. No. Geeta is so rational in this thing. Geeta is not telling you to do this, do this, don't do this. No. Geeta is giving the checklist. You want to call yourself Bhakta? You check yourself whether you have these qualities or not. In 16th chapter, you want to call yourself good person or bad person? You check yourself what qualities you have. So Geeta is not telling do's and don'ts. Geeta is giving the checklist. Okay, you want to call yourself devotee? Yeah, I'm devotee. I'm applying this plan. No. You check yourself first. So you will be seeing how many qualities we have. From these 36 bhaktas, some people say this is 39. They separate some of the words, but 36 is fine. 36 and 39 both we can consider. So let's see. This will be very interesting topic for all of us. From the 13th shloka, Lord is going to explain till 19th shloka all the Bhakta Lakshanas. Yes, let's start. Advesta sarva bhutanam maitrah karuna eva cha nirmamo nirahankaraha samadukha sukha kshami. That is saying advesta, first lakshana. Non-hater, who's not hating anyone. We have heard so many times, hate this sinner, not this sinner. Are we applying that in our lives? We are not hating someone. We are just hating the sin, not the sinner. So advesta, don't do that dvesha from mind, from your heart. No. Because in 15th chapter, Lord is going to tell, Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto. Lord is going to tell, I am sitting in everyone's heart. So he is showing us why you need to hate someone. If you are hating someone, you are hating me, sitting inside them. Lord is telling, Adveshta is the Bhakta Lakshana. If you want to call yourself my Bhakta, if you think you are my Bhakta, you should not hate anyone. How much bad they have done to you, how much wrong they have done to you. No, you don't need to hate anyone. Because everything is written there only. You don't need to worry about that. You are not the judge there. What they have done, I will be doing. No, not like that. Tit for tat. No, I'm not the judge there. who's doing the wrong, they will be getting that back. And we don't need to even think that we are daily praying, they should get that wrong back. No, not like that. Non-hater, adveshta, sarvabhutanam, to all the creatures, not for the human being only. Even it is animal, even it is bird, anyone. I will not be hating anything. I just don't love one stone. Why I don't care? I don't need to hate anything. You can be neutral at that place, but no, hating is not allowed when you want to call yourself devotee. Advesta sarvabhutam mitraha. We should be friendly with everyone. Not I will be very happy with my friend, I will be talking very nicely, and who's not my friend, when they comes to me and they started talking, okay, I'm not talking. No, I'll be friendly with everyone. Even he is my shatru, even he is my enemy. He comes to me, he talks to me, I will be talking. Yes, I am friendly with you also. Even you have done the wrong. Otherwise, if I start doing wrong with them, what is the difference between me and them? They have done that. They have made themselves wrong. Why I need to do that? I'm not wrong. If I'm right, it is my responsibility to keep myself right until end. Every time I will be right only. So I don't need to worry about what others have done. Adveshta sarvabhuta maitraha, friendly with everyone. Karunaha, we should have that compassion for others. Okay, I will be thinking, no, this is their Puru Janma karmas only. Why I will think of them? In Corona, COVID-19, so many people were telling, yes, this is their karmas only. They are just enjoying that. The bad karmas, upabhog of bad karmas. So that is not our responsibility. That is not our right to think of what they are. Our right is to have compassion for them. I'm not the judge that I will be thinking, okay, this is your karmas only, you are getting this. No, I am a human being. I will be thinking, yes, I have compassion for you. I will be helping you. Having karuna, evacha, and even nirmamaha, without mindness. Now, the people like us, the embodies like us, it is so difficult for us to not have that mama. What is mama? The feeling of mine. My sister, my daughter, my mother, my brother, my father, my things, my laptop, my bag. This mine. This is mama. So Lord is telling Bhakta is nirmamaha. Who's not having this mama feeling everywhere. But it is so difficult for us to not keep ourselves without that mama. So have that one only Lord. Mere to girdhar Gopal dusaro na koi. So you think of that Girdhar Gopal is only mine. Leave everything. Nirmamaha. Nirmamo, nirahankaraha. Don't have that ego also. Every time we think, okay, I fought with my friend and I'm waiting for her to come to me and say sorry. Why I'm waiting for her? She must be doing the same thing. I can even go and talk first. What goes from my side? Make yourself smaller when the relationship of love. Why to have that ego? Why to have that ahankara? Leave that. Someone says, why that flute is so lovable to Lord Krishna? So a very beautiful answer for that. Flute is not having anything inside, not any vikara. Completely blank from inside, no own feelings. That's why Lord loves that flute. If we want to be lovable to that Lord, we need to have that. We will not be having any of these vikaras inside of me. I will be blank from inside. Having that Vishuddha. But that will take practice. That will take years. So, but with the practice, that will start it coming slowly. Adveshta sarvabhutana maitraha karuna nirahankaraha, without egoism. Samadukha sukha kshami, balanced in pleasure and pain. I got 90%. I'm so happy. I will be jumping, pumping all over my home. No, no, having so much happiness. If I do that, if I don't get desired marks, or I don't get desired things, I will be so sad. I will even try to attempt to kill myself. That can happen. And that happens with the people who are suffering with the depression. They are so stressed. Why? Because they have this. They are not samadukha sukha. They have not balanced themselves in this pleasure and pain. Yes, I'm enjoying, I'm happy, but not over happy. Yes, I'm sad, I am sad, but I'm not over sad that I will be doing some mad things. No, I will not get mad. So balanced in pleasure and sama dukkha sukha, this is also the bhakta lakshana. Kshami, who can forgive others. Someone has done wrong to me. They have left that, but I am still carrying that. Yes, they have done this to me. I am carrying that. They have even forward, they moved forward in their lives, but I couldn't. I'm still thinking they have done this. I will be taking that revenge. Why? That is the job of the deities, the Lord, the Devatas, not of ours. So the Kshami, start forgiving others. They are also a human being like you. मनुज गलती का पुतला है जो अक्सर हो ही जाती है मगर करे ठीक गलती को उसे इंसान कहते हैं. So even someone has attempted something wrong, now you will say second line, yes, it's great. जो करे ठीक गलती को, who has made their faults correct. Even this is for ourselves, to correct our mistakes if we have attempted some. But it is not for others. We cannot judge them. We cannot write the things for them. No, we cannot do that. So, Manuj galti ka putla, they will be doing wrong. They are human being like us. So they can do that, but this is our job to forgive them. Why to carry that? Why to carry that, to have that burden over our heads every time? No, leave that. Kshami. So let's see the 14th shloka. We have so many qualities left. Santushtas sadatam yogi yatatma dridhanishyaha mayyarpitamano buddhiryo madbhaktas same priyaha. God is telling us santushtaha, completely satisfied, contented. In Navadha Bhakti, we have heard in Ramayana, Ramji told this Navadha Bhakti, 9 types of Bhakti, to Sabri. So, in that, he Yatha Labha Santoshaha, he told that one of the Bhakti, Yatha Labha Santosha. How much I have, I will be satisfied in that much. Santushtaha. Satatam yogi, ever yogi. Yoga means adding. Yoga means balancing yourself everywhere. Samatvam yoga uchyate, balancing ourselves in every situation of our life. So santushta, satatam yogi, ever yogi, who is every time balanced in their lives. They are not having that more happiness and more sadness. No, not like that. So santushta satatam yogi. Yatatma. Santushta satatam yogi yatatma. Self-controlled. Yatatma, who has control over themselves. So yatatma, who has got that control, who has found that control over themselves, all the indriyas, including these 5 karmendriyani, 5 jnanendriyas, and the mana, also the mind. I will not be doing from my karmendriya and from the jnanendriya, but I will be thinking from my mana. Wherever my mana wants to go, I will be let him go. Okay, you go America, you go Switzerland, whatever you want to do, or wherever you want to go, you go. I will be letting him, okay, go. So that is not control. Self-control. Yatatma, having all the controls. Yatatma Dridhanishchayaha, who's possessed of firm conviction. So, as we have started learning Geeta, but after some time, we will be getting some work, some important works will be coming, some exams will be coming, some meetings will be coming, and we will be thinking, no, I don't have time now. We will be listening the shlokas and we will be listening the audios. We will attend that offline. We will not attend that live class. We think that we will be doing without the class, but we are still busy and we don't get for 1 week past, 2 weeks past, 1 month past, and now I don't have time to cover that also and to move further also. So we think that we would be able to do that later, but that cannot happen. If we don't have that time at my class time, so I can change my time. But I cannot leave my classes. I have started learning. This is my conviction that I will be learning all the shlokas. 40 minutes we cannot give to that class. Whoever we see, everyone is learning their religion granthas. Bhagavad Gita is for everyone. And we are not reading this Gita. 40 minutes we can have from our busy schedule. So don't let it go. Yes, I will be doing that later. Dridha Nishchaya is, I have thought it, I will be doing it. Dridha Nishchayaha. Mai arpita mano buddhi, with the mind and intellect dedicated to me. Arpita mano buddhi, mana and buddhi. Why? Whatever we think from our intellect, that buddhi. And whoever we love from that mind, from that mana. So Lord is telling, if you want to think of anything, you think of me. That's why he mentioned that buddhi. And he is also telling, if you want to love someone, you love me. So he mentioned that mano also. Mai arpit mano buddhi. Thinking of me and loving me. Only me actually. So dedicated to me, that this is also my bhakti lakshana. Every time they are thinking of me only, they are meditating me. They are always praying me. So that is bhakta, that is devotee. Now let's see the 15th shloka. Yasmanno dvijate loko lokanno dvijate chayaha harsha varsha bhayo dvegair mukto yasacha me priyaha. We see that Lord is not telling some special qualities and something. No, these all things we expect from our colleagues also, our children, or our sister, or our brother, our surroundings. We expect these things. Yes, you should do this. You should be like this. Whatever I'm doing, that doesn't matter, but I will be expecting everything from others. So all these qualities, Lord is also expecting from us. If you want to call yourself Bhakta, you should have these qualities. Until you have these qualities, yes, even 1, 2 you can call that. It's not necessary. We should have all these 36, though that life will be passed. That will be, no. You start striving to get all these gunas, all these qualities. Start. If you have not. If you have, that's good. Keep that. If you don't have, try to get it. Yes, man, no dvijate loko. Udvega means the agitation. Someone disturbing me, I'm agitated. So that is udvega. Here Lord is saying, yes, man, na udvijate lokaha. Who does not hesitate the word, hesitate others. So I should not hesitate others. That is one quality. And lokan no dvijate chayaha. Yaha lokat na udvijate. Who is not also agitated from the word, from others. So that is easy, not to agitate others. But not getting agitated from others, that is so difficult. But yeah, that is possible. I will not be agitating you. That is fine. But I will not be getting agitated. You do something, you do something, you do something. Every time something happening, and I am thinking that everybody is agitating me. I can't control myself. I can control my actions. I can control myself. I can control my speech to not to agitate others. But Lord is telling both the qualities of the Bhakta. You will not be agitating others, and I will also not be getting agitated by others. Because whenever I feel so, I should have that feeling. I am the favorite of Lord. I don't have any reason to be sad. I don't have any reason to hurt myself. I don't have any reason to disturb myself. I'm a special one. I'm precious one in this world. I have born for some reason. I have chosen by the Lord to learn Geeta. This is just pratiksh pramana that, yeah, I have that grace of Lord over me. I don't have any reason. If we start thinking deeply, we start thinking micro, so we will be getting, actually, I don't have any reason. Why to be sad? Everything, it will pass away. Nothing is gonna stay forever. It will be passing in future. Yasmanu dvijate loko lokanu dvijate chayha. Harsha marsha bhayodvegaihi. Who's not harsha amarsha bhaya udvega. Muktaha, who's free from all these four, from harsha, from that great happiness, from amarsha, from getting that angry or someone is disturbing me, I will be getting that amarsha. So free from that amarsha also, free from that harsha also, that happiness also, that breath also, and that bhaya also, that fear also. I will not be having fear. I have fear when I do something wrong. So I will not be having that fear also. I am free from that fear. I am free from anxiety also. Udvegaha. I'm not agitating others. I'm not getting agitated by others. So I'm free from harsha, marsha, bhaya, udvegaha. Yaha cha me priyaha. God is telling who is free from all these things. That is my favorite. Me priya, Lord will be telling again and again, me priya means my favorite. You are me priya, you are my favorite. Lord is telling who is having these qualities is my favorite. Now the 16th shloka. Anapeksha shuchir daksha udasino gatavyathaha sarvarambha parityagi yo madbhakta same priyaha. Anapeksha, who is free from wants. I don't want anything from others. I don't need anything from others. I'm free from wants. I'm free from the desires. Anapeksha. If I'm expecting, actually that apeksha is the reason of that dukkha, that sadness, because I'm expecting something from you and you don't do. Even you don't know what to do, what I was expecting, and I will be sad because I was expecting you to come to me and meet me and talk to me, but you didn't do that. You were busy somewhere. So that was my expectation hurted me. That was not someone else who has done this. No. That was my expectation. I was expecting this should happen. I was expecting he should do this. I was expecting she should tell this. So that was my expectation. So that person was not doing anything. There's very beautiful line for this. क्यों कल्पना खुशी की खुशी से ज्यादा खुशी देती है? क्यों सामने की खुशी भी मुट्ठी से रेत की तरह फिसल जाती है? It means when I expect so much from others and I'm thinking of others and what I expected, I didn't get that. So what happiness I have in my hand in front of me, that will be going like the sand from my hand. I will not be enjoying that subject, that object, what is in front of me. I will be thinking what I have not got. So not every time thinking what I don't have. Every day I'm thinking what I have got in this life, not what I have not got, what I wish to get. No, not thinking of that. Okay, I will be getting that. That is no problem. But I have not got, not thinking of that thing. How much I have? So many people are there who have not got this much also. This is our karmas. We have got this many things. We have clothes to wear. We have food to eat 2 times. We have family to care of us. We have so many things. Others don't have. We have all the parts of my body. Okay, and not having some disease. No, nothing like that. So I am very much happy than others. I have so many things which others don't have. So why to be sad? I am far better. I am having far from others who are not having. Yeah, I am far away from others also. But yes, I am in middle. This is a circle. So many people will be behind me. So many people will be above me. I am always in middle, somewhere in that circle. So why do you think, yes, I will be best? Why? I will be in that circle only. I will be among the people only. I have so many things which others don't have. So not thinking about that. Anapekshaha, not having that wants. Shuchihi, that pureness from outside also, physically also, mentally also, not thinking that wrong things in mind also. Shuchihi, from outside and inside. Dakshaha, expert. Whatever we do with 100% alertness. I will be attentive. I will be finishing this in minimum time, and I will be doing this in my best way. I will be doing my 100%. So, Dakshaha, Udasina, unconcerned. Udasina, not sitting like, not like that. That is not Udasina. Udasina is unconcerned. Come to home. I was worshipping, and later I will ask, who was that? Some call, as my sister has got the call, and I'm asking, who was that? Why I'm concerned with everything, whatever happening. Yes, if I am the main person, I should know everything. That is fine, but not always interfering in the other's life. Not, yes, if I need to correct, I will be correcting, but in a loving manner. Not I will be interfering in your life. I will be disturbing you every time. I'm not concerned of everything. I'm unconcerned. Udasino. Udasino, gatavyatha, free from all the pains, not having the pains. Sarvarambha parityagi, renouncing all the undertakings and commencements. So whatever I have, I will not be starting anything from my side. Sarvarambha parityagi, yes, let's go and eat samosa today. Let's go and eat jalebi. Let's go for the picnic today. So I'm always initiating something. I'm always starting, not initiating. And now in this thing, we should also be careful. Yes, I will not be initiating, but I will ask my friend. I have read in Geeta Sarvarambha Parityaga, so I will not be starting. You say, then I will come with you. That is also not good. Sarvarambha Parityagi, I am not. I will just renounce all the things, all the initiative, all the startings from my side. I don't want the objects for my senses. Now, Sarvarambha Parityagi. Yaha, who is Madbhakta Same Priyaha, that devotee is my favorite. Now in 17th shloka, Lord is telling, Yo narishyati na dveshti na shochati na kankati shubha shubha parityagi bhaktimanya same priyaha. Yaha, who does not rejoices, hrishyati, na dveshti, does not hate anyone, na shochati, does not grieve so much every time thinking and being upset. No, na shochati, not thinking so much. Na kankshati, I don't have so many desires left. Shubha shubha parityagi, renouncing the good and evil also. Shubha ashubha parityaga. Shubha also, okay, shubha. But here be careful. What we do, we just do shubha parityaga. Ashubha I will be doing. Yes, Lord has said shubha also. Shubha shubha parityaga. So I will not be worshipping because that is shubha. But ashubha I don't see. I am watching TV. Yes, that is okay. Telling shubha parityaga only, not ashubha parityaga. But we should first focus on ashubha parityaga. Then, if I got that state, then living that shubha also. But that is not our state in this time. Bhaktimanya same priya. Bhaktiman, who is full of devotion, that person is my favorite. Bhaktimanya same priya. 18th shloka, let's see what Lord is telling. Samashatrau chamitre cha tatha manapamanayo chitoshna sukha dukkheshu samasanga vivarjitaha. Lord is telling Samaha Shatrau cha mitre cha, who's sama, who's same in Shatrau. Cha mitre cha, with the enemies also, with the mitra, with the friends also, who's sama, who's equal, who's same. I will be just showing my so much love to my friend, and with the enemy, yes, I will be having my red face, not like that. Samaham. Tatha manapmanayoho. Even there is my owner, they respect me, or they apman also, if they insult me. I will be balanced. Samaha, I will be in sama. I will be equal in both of these things. Not getting that udvega again, not getting that agitation. Shitoshna sukhdukkeshu, also in cold and heat. If like electricity has gone, no, I want fan, I want air conditioner, I want AC, something. So not like that. I'm feeling so cold. I want this also, in so many clothes. Not like that. Shitosh, sukhdukkeshu, in happiness also, in that sukh also. Equal. Samaha sanga vivarjitaha, free from all the attachment. I'm no more attached with something so much. So not having that attachment so much. Now in 19th shloka, Lord is saying, Tulya ninda stutir mauni santushto yena kenachit aniketa sthiramatir bhaktiman me priyo naraha. Tulya ninda stutihi mauni. Tulya ninda. Even someone is praising me or someone is backbiting me, they are talking about faults. I am tulya. I will be equal. Why to have, yes, you are praising me, oh my God, so much love for you, and you are insulting me, you are talking about my faults, I will not be talking to you, I will be just ignoring you. Tulya, equal. Tulya nindastutir mauni. Santushtaha, mauni, the silent person, always observes everything, always thinking of that Lord only, not speaking so much every day. Santushtaha, confident, and yes, I'm completely santushta. I'm satisfied. Yena kenachit, with anything. Yes, there Lord told santushta. Yes, you are satisfied. Now here he is telling santushta yena kenachit. Even you got very less thing, or even you got so many things. Yena kenachit, with anything, he is satisfied. Aniketaha, homeless, not having that. The homeless means not having that attachment in home. Yes, I can't go for this study. I need to go, but I can't go because I have attachment from that Lord. So yena kenachit, he is telling santushto yena kenachit aniketaha sthiramatihi, who is steady minded. Yeah, I have started learning Geeta. I will be learning sthiramatihi. I have that fixed mind. I thought something, I will be doing that. I thought something, I will be achieving that. So sthiramatihi, bhaktiman, who is full of devotion, that is my favorite. You me preha naraha, that man is my favorite. Now in 28th shloka, Lord is ending these lakshanas. Shraddhadhana mat parama ye tu dharmyamritamidam yathoktam paripasate. Shraddhadhana mat parama bhaktaste me priyaha. Lord is telling, ye tu dharmyamritamidam. Who has heard this dharmyamritamidam? Who has heard this amritam, this nectar of dharma, me as explained? Yes, the Lord is saying, Shraddhadhana, ye tu dharmyamritamidam, who has indeed immortal dharma, who has heard this immortal dharma, this yathoktam, as declared above by me, pariyupasate, who follows as I explained, as I told all the gunas, who follows this, Shraddhadhana, who is endowed with faith. Shraddha is that faith. Shraddhadhana, person who is having that faith. So Shraddhadhana, mat paramaha, who is regarding me as their supreme. Mat paramaha. I am only supreme for them, nothing else. Shraddhadhana mat paramaha. Bhaktahate. Devotees, they are my ativa me priya. They are exceedingly my favorite. Ativa me priya, Lord is telling here. Lord has told all the qualities, and he also told this immortal dharma, who has, as explained by me, who follows as it is, that Shraddhadhana people and who thinks me as their supreme, they are my ativa priyaha, they are my exceedingly favorite. So we have done with the 12th chapter. We have all seen all the lakshanas. Om Tat Saditi Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyāyām Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Bhakti Yoga Nama Dvadashodhyayaha. Here the Vedavyasji has wrote Om Tat Sat. This is the name of that supreme self. So One another meaning is if we say at the end of anything, Om Tat Sat, so all whatever mistakes we have occurred while explaining and while reading. So if we are saying Om Tat Sat, see all the mistakes will be forgiven by the Lord. So Om Tat Sat iti Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. So in that Vidya, in that Upanishad, all the Upanishads, at Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā is Krishna Arjuna Samvada, the talk between the Krishna and Arjuna. This 12th chapter named Bhakti Yoga, the devotion of yoga, has completed here successfully. So this is Pushpika, the bunch of flowers. The Lord is telling complete gist of everything. See, this is in Upanishada, in Brahma. This is 12th chapter in Bhagavad Gita named Bhakti Yoga. So we have done with the chapter. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Let's sit for 1 minute. We will be doing Sankirtana. Then we will start question answer. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam. Gopala Krishna Bhagavana ki Jai.
Jai Shri Krishna. I would request or whoever would like to ask a question to please raise your hand. Sushma ji, would you go ahead? Unmute yourself.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna. Didi, go ahead. Ask the question.
मेरा ये है क्वेश्चन कि 17 जो श्लोका है यो न रुष्यति, तो मैं रुष्यति का मीनिंग नहीं समझ पाई, और 17 का श्लोक अगर एक बार फिर से क्लियर हो जाएगा तो अच्छा रहेगा.
रूपल दीदी.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
जय श्री कृष्ण रूपल दीदी, बहुत अच्छा से.
Yes. We can add the people on spotlight, whoever has raised their hands. Yes, Hrishyati means over happiness. Hrishyati word is made from Harsha, and Harsha is happiness. So having over happiness is Hrishyati. So Lord is telling Yona Hrishyati, not having that over happiness, also not dveshti. I also don't hate anyone. So here the meaning of Hrishyati is Harsha, that happiness.
Okay. Thank you, Didi. Thank you.
Purnima Didi, would you like to unmute yourself? Purnima Didi.
We have Savit ji on screen. Yes, Savit ji, please ask your question.
Savit ji, you go ahead first.
My question is very generic. I mean, it's not related to the chapter per se, but I just wanted to know, you know, in the Bhagavad Gita, what we've been given to understand, there are 18 chapters and there are 700 shlokas, out of which I think almost 574 shlokas are by Lord Krishna, and he's given about and 84 are by Arjun. But there are also, you know, 42 shlokas between Dhritarashtra and Dhritarashtra and Sanjay ke beech mein. So I just wanted to know what is the context when the Bhagavad Gita we say is the conversation between Lord Krishna and Arjun. Why these 42 have been included in that context in Bhagavad Gita, and what exactly is, Dhritarashtra just asked one question and rest are all by Sanjay. So what exactly is the context in the overall view of Bhagavad Gita?
Yes,
So, this is
actually,
really, confusing me a little bit.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
could you just
Actually,
clarify?
this is and we say active and passive voice in English. Here, what happens in a war? Shri Krishna ji is telling to Arjuna. First, Dhritarashtra asked a question to Sanjaya. What is happening in Kurukshetra? Sanjaya, you tell me. So Sanjaya started seeing everything what is happening with Divya Drishti. He has been given a divine vision so that he can see everything whatever is happening in Kurukshetra. Sanjay is not there, but he can see everything. So he is sitting in front of Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra has asked a question and Sanjay is replying to that. And he is telling Krishna has told this. Arjuna is asking the question now. So Arjuna Vacha means Sanjay is telling to Dhritarashtra that Arjuna has told this now. Sanjay is telling everything, but direct answer, Sanjay is telling, yes, this is this happening. Now Sanjay is directly telling the conversation what is being held in between the Krishna and Arjuna. What Krishna ji is telling, what Arjuna is asking. So this is happening. The contact Krishna and Arjuna talking, and Sanjay is telling the same thing to Dhritarashtra.
But in their conversation, there's no lesson learned. I mean, when Krishna is telling Arjun, there's so much of lessons to be learned. There's so much of blessings being given all over, and he's trying to tell him the correct path of life and etc. But between those two, it is just a normal conversation. He's just trying to. In fact, that is the start of the Gita. If
Dhritarashtra has asked the question, Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samavetayotsava Mamaka Pandava Shiva Kimu Kurvata Sanjaya. Dhritarashtra has asked this question. What is happening in Kurukshetra? Then Sanjaya started. Drishtva tu Pandavani kam Vyudhan Duryodhana Sada. He is telling everything. How the Kauravas are standing there, what our Pandavas are doing. Now they will be doing that Shankhanada. Now Arjuna started being that, yes, no, I can't fight. Then Krishna will start telling from 12th, second chapter, 11th shloka. So like this conversation is happening.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Purnima ji?
Yeah.
Yes.
My question is, first thing is the audio was really not at all clear. First grievance I having. It was
Actually,
just
here in Kerala, there's heavy rain, so might be there is network issue due to that. But I had
many
my
of
friend is joined with another device, so that was clear.
There were so many messages like piling up over there, many were not able to hear.
Yeah, but I confirmed with someone, so they said the voice is clear. Might be there was some breaking happening because of heavy rains only. So
Okay.
I can't do anything.
So the thing is, like, here there is one Saguna Brahman, like Saguna Puja and Nirguna, right? Both Nikakar or Sakar.
Yes.
Both. So in the last, like, what did exactly Krishna say? Which is the best approach in this Bhakti Yoga? I mean, this chapter is about Bhakti Yoga, right?
First, he told we should do the worshipping of manifest Lord. Manifest Lord is that having some form, the Rama, the Krishna, these are the manifest Lord. Unmanifest is not having any form, that supreme Lord. But Avyakta, Anirdesha, Avyakta, like this Kutastha, this is unmanifest Lord. So Lord first is telling the Saguna Sakar worshipping is best, and then he is telling what are the Lakshanas of Bhakta. Arjuna, you be Bhakta. Then when Arjuna is going to be Bhakta, so what are the characteristics of the Bhakta? So he started from 13th shloka telling the characteristic of the devotee.
So this is what is the Dvaita and Advaita?
Exactly. Dvaita is worshipping that form, having some form, that Saguna Sakara. So that is Dvaita. I am thinking that Brahma is different and the word is different, separate. Word is also real. I am worshipping that Ishwar is one, the second. So the Brahma is another one and the Ishwar is another one. So that is Dvaita. Advaita is I am also that. Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. I am also that only, that Brahma only.
So here that applies, you mean to say?
Yes. And one more thing, in Dvaita, they think that this Jagat, this word is real. Brahma is one and the word is real. So the word is real means we are separate. So there is two. Dvaita means there are two. One is Supreme Lord and one is Word. That is Dvaita. Advaita means yes, that Lord is also one. Jagat is not there. That is Advaita.
Is it Vishishta Advaita that comes over here?
Here this is Advaita, that unmanifest Lord worshiping. Yes, that is only.
Okay. What is Ena Kena Chit?
With anything. Yena Kena Chit. With anything.
I want to have this word-to-word meaning of this Bhagavad Gita.
You can refer that Anvay Geeta from published from Geeta Press. Anvay Geeta. It is having word by word meaning.
Anvay Geeta. Anvay.
Anvay Geeta. Yes. This is available online also. You can yes, I'm typing in. Yes, someone has wrote maybe. Anvay Geeta. I have wrote in chat box. You can search online. You will get it.
Yes, in this learngita.com.
Not learngita.com. You can get it on Amazon or Geeta Press site.
Oh, okay.
On learngita.com, there is reference book available, Sadhak Sanjeevani, in English and Hindi both. So you can refer that for meaning.
Anything in Telugu where I can?
Telugu also. Geeta Press published in all the languages. You can refer any.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yes, Shubhra Beta, please ask a question.
So Krishna ji were telling Arjuna about Bhakti Yoga. Why is Krishna ji telling? Can't he tell during the war?
Arjuna has asked the question. Arjuna has said, no, I don't want to fight. I can't fight. So Krishna ji started telling so many things. Then here Arjuna asked the question. Which way is good to reach to the God? The Saguna Sakara or Nirguna? The Bhakti Marga or Jnana Marga? So Lord is answering the Bhakti Marga is good. Now to the Bhakta,
what is Guna Sagara?
Saguna Sakara means worshipping of Ramji, Krishna ji, like this. And Nirguna Nirakaya is worshipping, having without any object. I tell you to meditate on nothing. You have to meditate and you don't have any object, not any bindu or not any om or swastika, nothing. You don't have anything. How you will meditate? That is Nirguna Nirakaya. Okay? There is no form.
Okay.
My God. Children are learning very carefully and they're understanding things. Great. Yes, Poonam ji, please ask a question.
Jai Shri Krishna. There are 2-3 very small points I want to ask. One was in Shlok 13 that I will ask later. But before, when your interpretation class started, there was an announcement about some Jigyasu test that will be there after we complete 3 chapters. In which do we have to by heart? I wanted to understand, do they expect that we should by heart and look at this without looking? We will have to
in
say
level
this.
1, you see, we just have to recite taking that printout. But from level 2, it is advanced level. So from level 2, we have to memorize all these shlokas. So 3 chapters
we
yes,
will have
3
to.
chapter
Will
memorization.
that be a live test or we have to
Yes,
send
on
the
Zoom,
recording?
you have to sit by closed eyes and they will be asking the questions and you will be answering.
Close eyes.
A fixed pattern. On YouTube, you will get on Geeta Parivar page, Geeta Jigyasu exam pattern.
And if you're not clear that, because after an age, it becomes very difficult to memorize.
We have 93-year-old people in Geeta Parivar only, in this Learn Geeta program. They are learning and they are giving exams, So age is never a barrier for us.
Looking, we can still, narrate everything. But I feel that's very difficult at a level 2 stage.
So you just learn. If that is difficult for you, by practice that will come. If that is not coming, so we can just practice our Gita. We can just keep learning. We don't need to give exams. Exams are not compulsory.
Will they be training us for that?
Yes, we have extra classes to make you ready for the exams. Extra classes are available.
Okay, that was one thing. Second thing I wanted to ask, when you were giving one of the interpretations, you said even if somebody is doing wrong with you, you must not think over ki isne mere saath bura kiya, learn to forgive. Because to give a lesson to the person who is doing wrong to you is not our duty, it is the Lord's duty.
Yes.
But too difficult to be, as a human nature, we keep on repeating. And when the minute you see that person, you are reminded of what the person has done to you. So it's very difficult. So I just wonder how can you just guide?
That's the thing in Bhagavad-Gītā. Arjuna says, Chanchalam himanah Krishna pramathi balavadridham tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriv sadushkaram. We cannot hold this air in our hands. So our mind is also same as that air only. That is so difficult to control that. But Lord answers there, Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. From the practice, Arjuna, anything can be achieved. So again and again, we will be remembering everything because we are human beings and we have that human nature. We will be remembering the things, but we will be ignoring. So after so much practice, that will automatically come in our nature.
You have to try to let go.
Yes, yes. Even I'm feeling sad, I have to pretend myself, yes, I'm not sad. I am happy. I don't have any reason to be sad. That is the practice.
And
that
somebody
will make 10th time you will be happy.
And somebody said कि जब हम किसी को आप दूसरे के कर्म गिनते हैं तो हम उसके कर्म काटते हैं और अपने कर्म में उसको ऐड करते हैं. ऐसा होता है.
Yes, this is right. Because when I am thinking of they have done wrong, so I am making for myself that I am doing something wrong.
I am creating a bad karma for myself.
Yes, that happens. Even I am thinking I am not doing anything. That is also bad karma. That
bad thoughts are also bad karma.
Yes, because in our Sanskriti, in our scriptures, we have manasa vacha karmana. From the mind, from the actions, and from the speech. I should not speak anything wrong. I should not do anything wrong. I should not think anything wrong. So every 3 aspects we have.
So I think by doing this, practicing, when we are following Geeta and understanding the chapters daily, a little bit we'll be able to practice what.
Yes, surely. Because I am so young, but I have joined Geeta Parivar 9 years ago, and I started practicing not to be sad at any moment. And 9 years has passed. Now I can say I am happy at every moment. Anytime you see, I will be smiling. I am never sad. So by practice that comes. I have that experience.
Sorry, I'm taking so much time. I know the others must be also wanting to ask us one last question. What is Nirmamo Nirankar in Shlok 13?
Nirmama means that feeling of mind. So mindless is that Nirmamaha. Means this is mine, my sister, my daughter, my brother. So absence of that feeling, absence of that attachment is Nirmamaha. Nirahankara, the absence of that ego.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you so much, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Yes, I think Ashubhaya is with us. I would like to request him to please take the question answers because we are waiting for 2 weeks that Ashubhaya must be joining us and he will be answering our questions. So many questions are also pending for you, Ashubhaya. He is so busy, but he is getting some time for us. We are so lucky, we are so blessed to have you, Ashubhaya. Yes, we will be continuing our question and answer session. Premaji, please ask your question.
Yeah, Jai Krishna, Ashubhaya, and Jai Krishna to you, Didi, also. Thank you so much. Your explanation was so clear. For the moment, I have a question which is always troubling me. When the Bhagavad Gita is so sacred with so much of enrichment, enlightened knowledge, why is it not our sacred book?
Why it is not a sacred book?
Yes.
It is a sacred book. Why you say it is not?
Why we don't, like we say, we have to put it in the education system because it is, we don't call it a religious book. Why do we not call it a religious book?
Actually, it is a sacred book, that is truth. But we don't need to keep it a sacred book as in the closet only. That we will keep this book for the puja only and we will just keep some flowers on it, some kumkum on it, and we will keep it on the closet. What will be the use? It should come in the schools. It should come in the society. It should come in the public knowledge, in the public domain. So public can utilize the knowledge. It is not about the book. It is about the knowledge. So the knowledge must come with the favor of everyone. It should be favorable to everyone. So in whatever form it is favorable to everyone, it should come in that form. Lord Krishna wished the same.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Geeta Iyengar ji.
या जय श्री कृष्ण। ये भगवत गीता मैं अभी बच्चों के लिए लिख रही थी। आई डू इंटरप्रिटेशन। आई वांटेड टू नो कि जो 18 चैप्टर्स हैं, इसमें ऐसा कौन सा चैप्टर है जो आई मीन विदाउट इट मतलब जो जिंदगी में हमेशा प्रैक्टिकल आगे आने के लिए ये इम्पोर्टेंट होगा। मतलब
प्रैक्टिकल के लिए कर्म योग है, तीसरा, चौथा, पांचवा
कर्म योग।
लेकिन बच्चों को देने के लिए 12वां और 16वां अध्याय सबसे उपयोगी है।
12वां और 16वां, क्योंकि मैं ये बताना चाहती हूँ कि ये जो
और उसमें दैवी गुण के लक्षण आए हैं, तो बालकों को देने के लिए सबसे अच्छे वो 39 भक्त लक्षण और 26 दैवी गुण 16वें अध्याय के।
अच्छा,
ये बालकों को देने के लिए सबसे पहले गीता का सबसे बढ़िया बात है।
तो 12 चैप्टर एंड 16 चैप्टर।
कर्म योग प्रैक्टिकल बहुत है, लेकिन वो बच्चों के लिए नहीं।
बच्चों के लिए नहीं।
हाँ, वो 25 अबव के लिए बढ़िया है।
हाँ, दूसरी बात ये कि मैं वहां ये बताना चाहती हूँ कि ये जो महाभारत का जो युद्ध है और जो भी संकट, जो भी ऑल दिस कंफ्यूजन, एक्चुअली इट इज हैपनिंग विद इन अस। और हर बच्चा कभी कभी स्कूल होमवर्क के लिए रात को कभी सोता है तो उठ जाता है, अरे कल टेस्ट है, तो दीज आर स्मॉल इश्यूज। तो
इस अवस्था में है, उस अवस्था में सभी लोग अपनी समस्याओं में होते हैं, और इसलिए अर्जुन की इस अवस्था में जो भगवान ने समाधान दिया वो सभी की समस्याओं में सभी के लिए लागू पड़ता है। इसीलिए भगवत गीता को आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग कहा गया। इसीलिए भगवत गीता को सभी समस्याओं का समाधान प्रदान करने वाली विश्व की सर्वमान्य पुस्तक माना गया। तो इसलिए आपके जीवन में कोई भी समस्या है उसका समाधान भगवत गीता में आपको मिल जाता है। ऐसी वो बढ़िया पुस्तक है।
अच्छा, और दूसरा एक प्रश्न है, वो ये है कि ये जो लेवल एग्जाम जो आप दे रहे हैं, ये कितने लेवल्स हैं?
4 लेवल्स।
4 लेवल, तो एक एक लेवल में 2-2 चैप्टर्स होते हैं मतलब?
नहीं, इसमें 2 है, दूसरे में 4 है, तीसरे और चौथे।
अच्छा, ये है। ओके, मुझे यही पूछना था। थैंक यू सो मच। जय श्री कृष्ण।
गुणेश्वरी जी।
जय श्री कृष्ण आशु भैया। The constant question was running in my mind कि why we are reciting all the shlokas in Sanskrit, even if all the translations is available in English, Hindi, Marathi, whatever language we want, then why we are reciting the shlokas and understanding each?
When you read the translation, you don't read the original text. You read the interpretation of someone with someone's psychology. It is not pure. It is not the original. It is having some bias of their own thoughts. Even they are great people, but and that's why Geeta have 1800 different commentaries. 1800 authentic. Unauthentic are in lakhs. That is not talked about. 1800 by the acharyas, and those all acharyas interpreted Bhagavad Gita meanings in a different way. How you will know what your Krishna wants to say with you? You will know it only when you know the original text. Second, when you read the meanings, it is not mantra. But when you read the shloka in form of Sanskrit, in the original text, then it is a mantra. You get the benefit of those mantras in your life when you recite that mantras. If you read the translation, it is not the mantra recitation, and you don't get the benefit of mantras recitation. So when you recite the mantras, it is you get the benefited. You don't know the meaning, nothing matters. If you are reciting it, it is automatically benefiting you in so many several ways you cannot imagine even.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Dheeraj ji.
Thank you.
नमस्ते आशुभैया, जय श्री कृष्ण। एक्चुअली एक थोड़ा सा अलग क्वेश्चन है कि भगवद गीता को किस तरह जीवन में अपनाना चाहिए, whether to use it just like a book, reference book की तरह उसको रेफर करें, या उसके जैसे अभी आप भक्ति योग की बात करें तो उसमें अलग अलग टाइप के भक्तों के गुण बताए हैं। तो अगर मेरे को एक टाइप का भक्त बनना,
अलग अलग भक्तों के गुण नहीं बतलाए। अगर कोई
मतलब क्वालिटीज बताए उनके,
अगर कोई अपने को भक्त मानता है तो उसके अंदर ये 39 सिम्टम्स होने चाहिए। ये तिलक लगा लिया, कुछ चुटी रख ली, यज्ञोपवीत पहन लिया, भगवान की आरती करते हैं तो आप भक्त हो गए, ऐसा आप मानते हैं, भगवान नहीं मानते। भगवान बोलते हैं
if you want to call yourself the bhakta, then you should have this reflections of these gunas in your life, in your behavior. If you don't have these, then you are not still bhakta. तो अगर आपको भक्त बनना है तो ये 39 लक्षण आपके जीवन में कहीं ना कहीं दिखने चाहिए, थोड़े दिखे ज्यादा दिखे लेकिन दिखने चाहिए। उसमें से कोई भी बिल्कुल एब्सेंट है तो यू शुड ट्राई इट फॉर, कोई कम है तो उसको बढ़ाओ, लेकिन वो 39 लक्षण जीवन में लाओ। कुछ अभी 39 के 39 मेरे जीवन में सबसे पूरी प्रधानता में नहीं होंगे, लेकिन कोई 2-3 तो हो जो एकदम प्राइमरी फोकस पे हो, जो एकदम प्रधानता से मेरे जीवन में हो, तब मैं अपने आप को भक्त मान सकता हूँ। और यही गीता को जीवन में लाना है। जितना जितना आप गीता को पढ़ते रहेंगे, भी तो 12वां अध्याय सुना है हमने, बहुत से अध्याय में बहुत सारी बातें सुनेंगे, तो भगवान हर चीज के बारे में सिम्टमिक बात करते हैं। गीता के भगवान बड़े रेशनल है। कृष्णा टॉक्स ऑल द रेशनल, वो सारी बातों में लॉजिक्स पकड़ते हैं, बैकिंग पकड़ते हैं और सिम्टम्स पकड़ते हैं। वो ये नहीं कहते कि ये करो, वो कहते हैं कि तुम कुछ भी करो मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, तुम्हारे सिम्टम्स क्या है, व्हाट इज द इफेक्ट, व्हाट इज द रिजल्ट। ही टॉक्स अबाउट रिजल्ट, ही टॉक्स अबाउट द अल्टीमेट इफेक्ट इन योर लाइफ। If you don't have those effects, what you are doing doesn't matter to him, and that is the ultimate thing. People miss this. वो लोग क्रिया में हो जाते हैं। मैं तो रोज 1 घंटा पूजा करता हूँ, भगवान कहते करते हो उससे क्या फर्क पड़ता है जी? 1 घंटा करने से हुआ क्या तुम्हारे जीवन में? कुछ घटा क्या? कुछ घटा नहीं, कुछ बदला नहीं। तो तुम 1 घंटा करते हो कि 15 मिनट करते हो कि 2 घंटा करते हो, what does it matters? तो गीता के बारे में यही बात है कि वो रेशनल है, वो आपके जीवन में परिवर्तन आया कि नहीं इसकी बात करती है। जब कोई कहता है मैं स्थित प्रज्ञ हूं, तो भगवान दूसरे अध्याय में स्थित प्रज्ञ के लक्षण कहते हैं, भगवान 13वें अध्याय में ज्ञानी के लक्षण कहते हैं, 14वें में गुणातीत के कहते हैं, 12वें में भक्त कहते हैं, 16वें में दैवी गुण के 26 लक्षण कहते हैं। तो सबके भगवान ने सिम्टम्स दिए, सूची दी। अगर तुम ब्राह्मण हो तो ब्राह्मण के क्या क्या सिम्टम्स है, अगर तुम वैश्य हो तो वैश्य के क्या क्या सिम्टम्स है, अगर तुम क्षत्रिय हो तो क्षत्रिय के। कौन अपने को ब्राह्मण कह सकता है? सिर्फ मिश्रा लिखने के कारण तुम ब्राह्मण नहीं हो जाते। तमो दमस्तपः शौचम, भगवान ने वहां पे ब्राह्मण के लक्षण दिए। ये लक्षण तुम्हारे अंदर है क्या? ये है तो देन यू आर ब्राह्मण। तो गीता को पढ़ने से हमको क्लैरिटी मिलती है। अभी तक तो हम लोग खाली बस टैगिंग्स पे जी रहे कि हम टैग करते जीते। भगवान टैगिंग्स को नहीं मानते। भगवान कहते सिम्टम है कि नहीं। हम डॉक्टर के पास जाए, डॉक्टर को बोले मेरे को कोविड है, मेरे को मलेरिया है, मेरे को टाइफाइड है, डॉक्टर बोलेगा ये सब मैं बतलाऊंगा, तुम ये बताओ तुम्हारे सिम्टम क्या है। यू डोंट टेल कि तुमको कोविड है, कि तुमको मलेरिया है, कि तुमको टाइफाइड है। यू आर नॉट क्वालिफाइड फॉर दैट। यू आर क्वालिफाइड ओनली टू टेल योर सिम्टम्स। तुमको खांसी आती है, कि बुखार है, कि बलगम है, कि रात को होता है, कि सुबह होता है, तुम सिम्टम्स बता, बीमारी क्या है मैं बतलाऊंगा। सेम कृष्णास थेरेपी, कृष्णा पूरी गीता में वो सिम्टम्स की बात करती है। ये सिम्टम्स है तो तुम ये है, ये सिम्टम्स है तो तुम ये है, ये नहीं है तो तुम नहीं है। तो जब गीता को जीवन में पढ़ते हैं तब हमको एक क्लैरिटी मिलती है कि कौन से सिम्टम्स हमको जीवन में लाने हैं, कौन सी बातें मैं कर सकता हूँ। अच्छा, सारी गोलियां मेरे लिए नहीं है। एक केमिस्ट की दुकान पे रखी हुई सारी मरीज के लिए नहीं होती, उसमें से कौन सी मेरी है मुझे चुननी होती है, उसी के लिए सारी जद्दोजहद है। तो आप धीरे धीरे सुनते जाएंगे तो अपने आप कोई ना कोई गोली ये मेरे लिए मिल जाएगी और जीवन का काम हो जाएगा।
सही है, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
यस प्रगति।
जय श्री कृष्णा सर। सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि जरूरी है कि जब अपन मतलब जैसे प्रेयर करते हैं, जरूरी है कि अपन भगवान के सामने आरती पूजा करें, क्या कर्म से भगवान के साथ जुड़ नहीं सकते?
बिल्कुल जुड़ सकते हैं। देखो यहाँ पर हम हमारा बैठे हैं तो H2O फार्मूला पढ़ा है अपने पानी का, है ना। तो इस हवा में हाइड्रोजन भी है और ऑक्सीजन भी है। तो अगर ऐसा करे तो प्यास बुझ जाएगी, है ना। यहाँ पर हाइड्रोजन भी है, ऑक्सीजन भी है, लेकिन हम यहाँ प्यास नहीं बुझा सकते। प्यास बुझानी है तो हमको नल के पास जाना पड़ेगा, नदी के पास जाना पड़ेगा, फ्रिज के पास जाना पड़ेगा, जहां पर उस पानी का स्टोरेज है, वहां जहां वो पानी प्रकट होता है वहां जाना पड़ता है। इसी प्रकार भगवान से आप किसी भी प्रकार कहीं भी जुड़ सकते हो, इसमें संभव नहीं। अभी भी यहाँ पर भी कोई पानी प्रकट करना चाहे तो कोई वैज्ञानिक होगा तो कॉन्सेंट्रेटर बनाकर यहीं पर पानी प्रकट कर सकता है, लेकिन हम नहीं कर सकते, सामान्य लोग नहीं कर सकते। कोई दैवी सिद्ध पुरुष जहां बैठता है वहीं भगवान को प्रकट कर लेता है, ये उसकी सिद्धि हो जाती है। लेकिन सामान्य लोगों को भगवान जहां प्रकट है वहां जाने से सुलभता होती है। तो मंदिर में, विग्रहों में भगवान की अनुभूति आसानी से होती है। बिल्कुल आसानी से आप वहां जाते हो और भगवान को देखते आपका मन बदलता है, आपके मन में शांति आती है। उन विग्रहों के साथ हमारा मन जुड़ता है, उन विग्रहों से हमारे मन में अपने आप भगवान के प्रति भक्ति का निर्माण होता है। तो ये बातें सहजता से हो जाती है। अब ये बातें आप यहाँ बैठकर करना चाहो तो भी संभव है, लेकिन उसमें मेहनत बहुत ज्यादा लगेगी। और वो बातें सहज उपलब्ध, एक नल गए और खोला पानी पी लिया, इट इज टू इजी ना। Why to make the concentrator for drinking the water? Similarly, to attain the God, it is very easy to go to the temples, to the places where He is available to us. तो हम वहां पर जाकर उसको करते हैं तो आसानी से हमको मिल जाते हैं।
थैंक यू सर।
संत खरे जी।
जय कृष्णा गुरु जी। एक अभी बिगनरी है, लेकिन एक सवाल आप लोगों के ही इस डिस्कशन से दिमाग में आया कि यदि हमको सुख दुख सब में ही एक समान व्यवहार करना है,
नहीं,
और
एक समान व्यवहार करने की बात कहीं नहीं है। हमारे यहाँ समदर्शन की बात है, समवर्तन की बात नहीं है। हमारी शास्त्र दृष्टि समदर्शन की है, समवर्तन की नहीं है। समदर्शन और समवर्तन में अंतर है। हम कुत्ते में भी भगवान देखेंगे और एक साधु में भी भगवान देखेंगे, लेकिन कुत्ते को अपने डाइनिंग टेबल पे बैठा के भोजन नहीं कराएंगे और साधु को अपने घर में सबसे ऊपर स्थान पर बैठकर भोजन कराएंगे। अपने पिताजी को अलग स्तर से भोजन कराएंगे, अपने पुत्र को अलग। सब में भगवान देखेंगे, लेकिन सबके साथ व्यवहार अलग अलग करेंगे। सब में भगवान देखने पर भी समवर्तन नहीं करना। जिसका जो अधिकार है वो अलग है। सभी के पिताजी पूज्य है, लेकिन मेरे पिताजी मेरे लिए जैसे पूज्य है वो अलग स्थान पर है। तो ये पूज्यता सबके लिए होने पर, सब दर्शन होने पर भी समवर्तन नहीं हो सकता। जैसा स्थान में अपने पिताजी के लिए श्राद्ध करूंगा, मैं सबके पिताजी के श्राद्ध थोड़ी करते बैठूंगा। तो क्योंकि वो पूज्यता मेरी उनके लिए ही है, तो वो व्यवहार मेरा उनके लिए लागू होगा। तो समदर्शन रखना, समवर्तन नहीं करना। आजकल लोग गड़बड़ समदर्शन को समवर्तन से मिला देते, तो समवर्तन करने से सारी गड़बड़ खड़ी हुई
जी। तो सवाल ये था कि जब हमको परमात्मा में सब कुछ छोड़ देना है, उनका तरफ से सब काम हो जाना है, तो भगवान स्वयं अर्जुन को युद्ध करने के लिए उपदेश दे रहे हैं। तो ये कहीं दिमाग में ऐसा लगा कि कुछ ये कंट्रोवर्शियल है कि ये मेरा समझने में भूल है।
भगवान सब काम करते हैं और सब काम भगवान के नियत विधान से होता है, तो भी भगवान उसके लिए किसी को निमित्त बनाते हैं। और निमित्त मात्रम भव सव्यसाचिन, ये कह के भगवान अर्जुन को युद्ध की आज्ञा देते हैं। अर्जुन को युद्ध करने को इसलिए नहीं कहा कि युद्ध करो। भगवान को अर्जुन की जरूरत है क्या युद्ध के लिए? भगवान तो जो चाहेंगे वैसे हो जाएगा। लेकिन अर्जुन का कर्तव्य वहां पर युद्ध करना है। अर्जुन राजा है, क्षत्रिय है। अपने प्रजा के कर्तव्य के लिए उसको वहां पर राजधर्म का पालन करना, अपने भाई की आज्ञा के लिए राजधर्म का पालन करना, और क्षत्रिय कुल में पैदा हुआ इसलिए वहां युद्ध करना उसका धर्म नियत है। अगर वो नहीं करता है तो अपने कर्तव्य कर्मों से च्युत हो जाता है, उसके कर्तव्य को नहीं करता। मैं पिता के रूप में हूं, मैं व्यापारी के रूप में हूं, मैं एम्प्लॉयर के रूप में हूं, मैं एम्प्लॉय के रूप में हूं। इन वॉट एवर रोल आई एम जस्ट अपॉइंटेड वन एंड आई हैव टू फुलफिल माई ड्यूटीज। सब कुछ हो रहा है तो मुझे क्या करना है ड्यूटी करके? भगवान इसका निषेध करते हैं। अर्जुन कहता है मैं छोड़ के भाग जाता हूं, मैं भिक्षा का अन्न मांग लूंगा, ये कर लूंगा। भगवान कहते हैं स्टॉप ऑल दिस नॉनसेंस, यू कैन नॉट टॉक दैट। अभी तुम क्षत्रिय है, तेरा धर्म यहाँ पर राजा के रूप में युद्ध करना है, तुम सिर्फ वही करेगा, तुम अपना कर्तव्य करेगा। तेरे बिना मारे भी ये रहने वाले नहीं है, दैट इज सर्टेन। निमित्त मात्रम भवे सव्यसाचिन, लेकिन तुम निमित्त हो जाओ और मुझे स्मरण, मामनुस्मर युद्ध चा, तुम मेरा स्मरण करके युद्ध करो। ये तुम्हारे दुश्मन है ऐसा सोच के युद्ध नहीं करना। तुमको कर्तव्य कर्म से युद्ध करना है। मैं धर्म के लिए कर रहा हूँ और मुझे युद्ध करना है, इसलिए करना है।
बहुत अच्छा जी, जय श्री कृष्ण।
मनोहर
गोयल जी, you know, this question has always haunted me number of years. Now there are various characters and personalities in Mahabharata. There are hundreds, and some of them are very prominent, like Bhishma and Drona and everybody. Now, you told us about 1800 commentaries have been already published, and there will be more also, because 1800 is a very small number. If you take all the languages, it may be a huge number.
So 1800 are the Acharyas' commentaries, which are the authentic commentaries accepted by the Acharyas.
So there will be a lot of books.
Yeah, lots of books.
I want to ask you a question. This Geeta has given some principles and the Bhakti Marga and Yoga and all that. Has anybody ever compared whatever has been said in Geeta against what actions these people have taken in actually Mahabharata? You followed what I am trying to say? Bhishma, Drona.
See, I got your point.
Or Karna, what action they have taken actually, what they thought. Has anybody tried to compare what Geeta has said and what these actions these people have done? Any such commentary or anybody has attempted to write on this?
I got your point, but that is not needed. Actually, whatever said in Geeta, it is 100% implemented to anyone. It is not necessarily done, and it is not to be needed to be necessarily spoken. See, whatever we do, we will get the result accordingly. That is Bhagavad Gita. So if we are following our dharma, we will get result accordingly. Yudhishthira did some mistakes, so he has to get that punishment. Bhishma did some mistakes, so he has to get that punishment. Krishna even get some mistakes, so he also got that punishment. He got the shrap, cursed from the Gandhari. So everybody who did what, he got paid for. So that is Bhagavad Gita, and that is happened in the Mahabharata. It is not needed to be explained. You can easily, if you are reading Mahabharata, you can easily verify that everybody got what he did for.
Is true. My point was, there must have been somebody who must have written on this, just out of more for curiosity.
Maybe it has been, but I didn't see.
I'm just asking if you have come across any such book.
Yeah, I didn't see such a.
Okay. Thank you very much.
जय श्री कृष्ण, आपसे मिलके बहुत अच्छा लगा और मैं एक पर्सनली एक ग्रैटिट्यूड करना चाहती हूँ। मैं एक टीचर हूँ, बच्चों को पढ़ाती हूँ। I am not against any religion. First of all, before I open my mouth on this, I want to clarify, I am not against any religion.
But we all are not against any religion.
I do get inspired because हर कोई भी धर्म गलत काम नहीं सिखाता है, लेकिन हम किसी के अच्छा देख के इंस्पायर हो सकते हैं। तो मेरे पास छोटे बच्चे आते हैं क्लास के लिए, तो एक आध बार ऐसे हुआ है, वो टाइमिंग के लिए कुछ बात हुई तो बोला नहीं, हमारे घर में जब मुस्लिम बच्चे हैं तो उन्होंने कहा हमारे घर में हाफिज जी आते हैं हमें कुरान के बारे में पढ़ाने और नमाज सिखाने के लिए। बहुत छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं, नर्सरी के बच्चे हैं उन्हें भी। तो मुझे तब पता चला कि वो कितना एफर्ट डाल रहे हैं हर बच्चे को वो ग्राउंड लेवल से ये संस्कार देने के लिए। तो एज एन इंस्पिरेशन वहां से मुझे ये गीता सीखने की चाह याद हुई, मतलब मेरे मन में आया कि मैं इतनी बड़ी हो गई हूँ और मैंने अभी तक अपनी भगवत गीता और अपनी
बात है आपकी
टच किया है। सो आई वांट टू गिव अ ग्रैटिट्यूड टू एंटायर गीता परिवार। और देखो जब होते ना, जब हमारे मन में एक वो जागृति आई, आप विश्वास कीजिए सडनली मेरे पास कहीं से ये मैसेज आया कि सच ऑनलाइन क्लासेस आर बीइंग कंडक्टेड, तो मुझे लगा कि मन में एक छोटा सा विचार आया और रास्ता अपने आप खुल गया। इट वाज लाइक अ मिरेकल फॉर मी। एंड गीता मुझे बुला रही थी एंड कोइंसिडेंटली आई रिमूव्ड अ गीता फ्रॉम माय, जो होता है ना, आपने जैसे भी बोला कि मैंने भी उसको पूजा के मंदिर में सजा के रख लिया था। और फिर मेरे मन में आया मेरे पास बहुत सा ऐसा सामान है जो मैं यूज नहीं कर रही हूँ, मैं किसी को दे दूं, कोई जो उसको यूज करे, कोई इसको पढ़े। पर मेरे को देने की मन नहीं हुई, मेरे अंदर खुद ही वो जागृत हो गया कि मैं पढ़ूं गीता। और मैंने वहां से अपना ये लेवल 1 में अपने आप को एनरोल करा लिया। और मैं अपना टीवी छोड़ के सब छोड़ के आई एम रियली enthusiastically learning। बस मुझे डर इस बात से आया कि लेवल 2 में अब वो जिज्ञासु जो एग्जाम मुझे बोल के मुझे डरा दिया है कि हाय मैं कैसे करूं।
It is not compulsory, it is optional, and this is also flexible. You can give it on every month. तुम अभी आपका तैयारी नहीं हुआ तो आप उसको अगले महीने दे, उसके अगले महीने दे, आप जब भी चाहे तब दे सकते।
आगे लर्निंग कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं।
एग्जाम इज नॉट कंपल्सरी फॉर गोइंग नेक्स्ट।
Okay, but I want to give, but only I request
देना ही चाहिए। आपकी अच्छी इच्छा है तो आपको एग्जाम की तैयारी भी करनी चाहिए। वो देखो गीता इस पुस्तक में ही एक बात है,
मुझे लग रहा है हर बच्चे को करनी चाहिए।
पुस्तक में है तब तक वो बाहर है, कंठस्थ करने से वो मेरी हो जाती है। अभी वो पुस्तक में है, कंठस्थ कर लिया तो वो मेरी हो गई। अभी मुझे अपना बनाना है तो कंठस्थ करना पड़ेगा, इसलिए कंठस्थ करना।
आपकी बात बिल्कुल सही है, मैं कोशिश बिल्कुल करूंगी। एंड मेरी तरफ से बहुत बहुत आभार, थैंक यू।
अभिनंदन, आपका शुभकामना। अनुष्ठा जी बोलिए।
जी जय श्री कृष्ण। मैंने आपके वीडियोस यूट्यूब पे सुने हैं गोयल जी, बहुत ही सुंदर। आप हर एक इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन आपका बहुत ही अच्छा है। ओके मुझे ना आपने जो समदर्शन और समवर्तन आपने बताया, शायद मुझे नहीं ठीक से समझ में आया। समदर्शन मुझे पता समझा कि हमने भगवान को देखना चाहिए हर एक चीज में,
सभी में भगवान को देखना, ये समदर्शन।
एग्जैक्टली अभी लेकिन समवर्तन यानी हमने जब बिहेव तो जैसे एक श्लोक में है कि शत्रु हो या आपका फ्रेंड हो तो भी आपका बिहेवियर एक जैसा ही होना चाहिए।
ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, समवर्तन नहीं करना, यही तो बात हो रही है।
हाँ,
उस शत्रु में भी भगवान है ये देखना, लेकिन अभी शत्रु को थोड़ा चपत लगानी जरूरी है, इसलिए इसके भगवान को थोड़ा चपत लगाएंगे, ये वर्तन है।
ओके
ध्यान में है ना। अभी वो पाकिस्तानी सैनिक है तो वो भी उसके अंदर ही भगवान ही है ना, उसके अंदर कुछ और थोड़ी है।
हाँ हाँ हाँ
लेकिन उसको लड्डू नहीं खिलाएंगे बैठाकर।
ओके ओके ठीक है, मुझे वो वाला मीनिंग जो है ना वो थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज हो गया। ओके थैंक यू जी, थैंक।
जय श्री कृष्ण। शुभ्रा बेटा बोलो, अनम्यूट करें।
So I have what Shri Krishna ji ka?
We cannot listen to you, Shubhra. I think you are. You have to mute one device, then you can talk. If you are connected with two devices, mute one and then talk.
I am not on another device.
No, you are
on just one device.
okay. Try to speak.
Hi.
Yeah, speak now.
So what happened is like I have seen that what Shri Krishna ji got grabbed the curse. Which curse Shri Krishna ji grabbed?
Shubhra, I suggest you type your question. I'll read it and I'll answer it. Okay, we cannot listen to you properly. Please type your question and I'll answer. Thank you. Purnima ji, please unmute.
Yeah, my question is, what exactly is the meaning of Brahman? Is the Brahman or Brahmin? It's like, the caste wise we have a Brahmin. So is both are different?
No, it's same.
It's same. Okay. So according to the karma, we become the Brahman, right?
Yeah, we become so many things, not only Brahmana. In Brahmana also, we born in a Sudama home or we born in a Rajpurohit home. That is a different thing.
Yes. I mean, what exactly, how can you define the Brahmin? Like that is what? How can you define the Brahmin?
In 18th chapter, Lord Krishna told the symptoms of a Brahmana. Shamo damastapah shaucham shantirajaravam evacha. So he told that who study Vedas daily, who do Agnihotra daily, who live with the purity. So these are the symptoms for the Brahmana. So if one who wants to get the Brahmana life benefit, he should follow these principles. He should have the unluxury life. He should have a tyagi jivan. That's what Krishna told in 18th chapter.
So now we have totally 4 varnas. So the 4 varnas are, I mean, they have to do their karmas according to their caste, right? So if they are like, so are they going to get this salvation according to their?
It is not compulsory. Like this Sanjay, we read in Bhagavad-Gītā, Sanjay Uvacha. This Sanjay was born in a charioteer home, Sutaputra. But he was so learned and he was so devotee. He gone to Vedavyasa and lived with him. And by seeing him full devotee and so much learned, Vedavyasa said, I declare you Brahmana today. And that Sutputra became Brahmana. Similarly, in a Mahabharata Rangabhumi incident, when Karna came there, then Kripacharya said that this land is only for the Rajputras and the Kshatriyas. So Duryodhan told that, okay, I declare him the king of Anga country, and he will be the king of Anga, and now he is Kshatriya. So everybody accepted that. So there was a procedure to change your Varna also by your superiors, not yourself. We cannot change. By Tap also, this Vishwamitra, he was the king, Kaushik king, Kshatriya. But by being a king, he got this feeling that I have to be Brahman. And he did a extreme tap. And after extreme tap, he got the Brahmana. Then he became Maharshi. And then he became Maharshi. So with the Kshatriya to Brahmana, Brahmana to Rishi, Rishi to Maharshi, Maharshi to Brahmarshi also. He attained it by himself. So these all are, there are hundreds of examples like that. So if we are following a particular thing in our life, we can be entitled for that Varna.
Okay. So actually they say Kali Yuga is running on 4 padas. Okay, and we have Chaturveda Phalapurushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Okay, these four, are they related to these four varnas actually?
No, these four are for all four.
Okay.
These four, you told a very right thing. These four pillars, these are the four pillars. These four pillars belongs to all the four varnas.
Four varnas.
Yes,
That's how the administration of our universe is going on.
Yes, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha is for everyone. For everyone.
Actually, I learned Vishnu Sahasranamam recently. I am doing interpretations also class, and I joined this Bhagavad Gita. And somehow yesterday, I mean, I was watching one story of Rama and Sita. So how he left his wife in the forest, and what was the reason according to that Treta Yuga. And it literally made me cry after listening to that story exactly. Because we always blame, like Rama, left the wife, but there was different reason for him to leave her. So when I saw that, I felt we were also karmic, in this yuga. That's how, a lot of chaos are happening presently in the society. There's no love, there's no peace. Somewhere we were also karmic into that account, I was feeling like that.
We think that this is a Kali Yuga and it is a very bad time. But when you read the whole history, it is not truth. In Satyuga, there was all the demons. There was Hiranyakashipu, there was all the bad creatures in all the eras. So in Ravana was there in Treta, Kansa was there in Dwapar. So every time, because this universe is made of Sattva, Raj and Tam. So every time, these three has to happen in any form of the universe. It has to happen. There cannot be any movie without villain. Similarly, this universe cannot be blank with the bad people or with the good people. Both has to remain there. Both balances the universe. It has to. But it is just that on which side we want to belong.
Yes, I felt even I was, I was born even in that era. Maybe I was also karmic into that account, and that's how, we suffer in our personal lives also.
True.
Definitely. So, I mean, I just cried. I mean, I never cried for Rama. I mean, I don't know. But after watching that video, like, I mean, why he left her, like he didn't leave her, he kept her in the Valmiki ashram so that she has to be safe, because the remark what she got, that has to be nullified. So he sacrifices so much for her. There's so much of love between them. So, and he thinks about...
When we read these stories now, we have to see the things according to that era. What were the traditions in that era? Because today what we are considering right, maybe it will be considered wrong after 100 years. Absolutely. That doesn't mean that we are doing wrong right now.
Absolutely.
So what we are doing right now is has to be considered in today's era, and what has been done in previous era, that has to be considered according to those time of traditions. So if we are not seeing that, we cannot justify the history.
If we think that way, there's no good or there's no bad. Everything happens according to the time.
Right.
Thank you so much, Ashwin.
Thank you, Purnima ji. Sanjay Dive ji.
हाँ सर जी, नमस्कार। कुछ लोग जो गीता को पढ़ते नहीं हैं, अपनाते भी नहीं हैं और धर्म का जो है संचरण भी नहीं करते हैं, उन लोगों का भला कैसे हो रहा है सर, ये जरा बताएं।
उन लोगों का भला हो रहा है ऐसी बात नहीं है। हर व्यक्ति को अपने प्रारब्ध से पुण्य और पापों का फल मिलता है। तो जिसने पिछले जन्म में जो पुण्य किए हैं, पिछले जन्मों में जो पुण्य किए हैं, उसका फल तो उसको मिलेगा ही मिलेगा। इस जन्म में वो गीता पढ़े या ना पढ़े, उससे क्या फर्क पड़ने वाला है। जिसने जो पूर्व जन्मों में कर्म किए हैं, उसका फल सभी को मिलता है। संतों को भी कैंसर हो जाता है, तो उनके भी कोई प्रारब्ध के पाप होते तो वो कटते, तो अच्छे से अच्छे व्यक्ति को भी कष्ट हो सकता है, बुरे से बुरे व्यक्ति के साथ भी अच्छा हो सकता है। लेकिन कोई भी व्यक्ति ऐसा नहीं होता जिसके जीवन में केवल अच्छा हो या इसके जीवन में केवल बुरा हो। सबको अपने प्रारब्ध भोगने पड़ते हैं।
थैंक्स।
डॉक्टर कल्पना जी।
जय श्री कृष्ण आशु जी। एक्चुअली मैंने गीता के बारे में पहले कभी नहीं पढ़ा था, ये फर्स्ट टाइम है जो कि मुझे मैसेज मिला था और मैंने गीता लर्न करना शुरू किया है इससे। तो ये मेरे लिए बिल्कुल नया टॉपिक था। मैंने कभी भी इसके बारे में मतलब स्टडी नहीं की थी, बस सुना था कि गीता को सबको पढ़ना चाहिए और मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली। आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल फॉर द गीता परिवार। मैं ये जानना चाहती हूँ कि ये जो जैसे 12th चैप्टर पढ़ रहे हैं, गीता में जो संस्कृत के वर्ड्स हैं वो भी हम लर्न करने की, मतलब प्रोनाउंस करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। अभी इतना हमें कमांड नहीं आ पाया है,
अभी तो
ये धीरे धीरे, मतलब मुझे लगता है कि ओवर द ईयर हिंदी पढ़ना भी बंद कर दिया था, संस्कृत पढ़ने में थोड़ी सी मुश्किल आ रही है, धीरे धीरे हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
आपको 2 महीने में पढ़ने की फ्लुएंसी आ जाएगी और 3-4 महीने बाद ऐसा लगने लगेगा कि अब तो संस्कृत का कुछ भी मैं पढ़ सकती हूँ। ये हमारी जिम्मेवारी है।
यही चाहते हैं। तो मुझे ये लगता है कि ये जिस तरह से हमने 12th चैप्टर पढ़ा है एज ए लर्नर, क्या हम आगे के चैप्टर भी इसी तरह से पढ़ सकते हैं एज ए लर्नर?
पढ़ाएंगे, हम आपको 18 चैप्टर पूरे सिखाएंगे, यू डोंट नीड टू वरी।
So, मतलब I don't need to learn or recite every chapter. I can like just join the other.
No, you have to follow the every chapter in the same way. No, not only कि you have learned it 12th chapter now और अभी आप वैसे ही आगे पढ़ते चले जाओगे, ऐसा नहीं होगा, क्योंकि बहुत सारे शब्द है, उसकी संधियां अलग अलग है, उसको तोड़ना, उसको पढ़ने का सीखने के लिए वो 18 अध्याय पूरे पढ़ने पड़ेंगे। तो पूरे 18 अध्याय सीखने में लगभग 1 वर्ष लगेगा आपको, लेकिन उसका इतना बड़ा लाभ आपके जीवन में हो जाएगा जिसकी कल्पना भी नहीं आप कर सकते।
लेकिन हम इसी तरह से कर सकते हैं ना, कोशिश करते आगे बढ़ सकते हैं ना, कि हमें पहले लर्न करके फिर रिसाइट करके बताना होगा, फिर हम अब नेक्स्ट चैप्टर के में
तो आपको गीता परिवार की क्लासेस में वैसे ही कराएंगे। अभी 12वां हो गया, अब 15वां शुरू हो जाएगा, फिर उसके बाद 16वां पढ़ाएंगे, फिर 9वां पढ़ाएंगे, ऐसा करके आपको 18 अध्याय पूरे पढ़ा देंगे।
ठीक है, ठीक है। अच्छा, मुझे ये बताइए कि गृहस्थ जीवन के लिए कौन सा चैप्टर बहुत मतलब व्हिच वन इज द बेस्ट?
आ रही है ऐसा गृहस्थ जीवन में कौन सी
लगता है
एक ही
गृहस्थ जीवन स्पेशली फॉर वुमेन कि अपना परिवार अच्छे से चला पाए, उसके लिए हमें कौन सा चैप्टर पे?
गीता इज नॉट अबाउट वुमेन और मेन और द कास्ट, इट इज अबाउट द ह्यूमैनिटी। हम अपना मनुष्य जीवन कैसे उत्तम तरीके से जी सके, ये गीता है। हम अपने आप को कितनी भी कठिन समस्या में कैसे सटल रख सके, ये भगवत गीता है। कितनी भी निगेटिविटी आती हो उस समय में मैं कैसे पॉजिटिविटी ले सकता हूँ, ये भगवत गीता है। तो ये सारे बातों को सीखने के लिए समय लगेगा, इतना आसान तो नहीं है। तो 18 अध्याय आपको पूरे सीखने भी पड़ेंगे और उसके विवेचन भी सुनने पड़ेंगे। बाय द टाइम यू विल स्टार्ट फीलिंग कि नाउ आई एम ग्रेस्पिंग इट, और अभी मैं इसको जीवन में कुछ करने लग गई।
मुझे एक और चीज पूछना है कि गीता में या जैसे हमारे पेरेंट्स ने हमें बताया है कि यू शुड बी अ गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग, यू शुड हैव अ रिस्पेक्ट फॉर योरसेल्फ, यू शुड प्रोग्रेस योरसेल्फ, लेकिन
तो बातें बताई है ना, ये अधूरी है, गीता में आपको पूरी मिलेगी।
जी हाँ, जी हाँ, लेकिन यही बातें जब हम अपने जीवन में ला रहे हैं, अपने आप को ऊंचा उठाते हैं, अपने परिवार,
अधूरी है आपके जीवन में, वो फलती नहीं क्योंकि वो अधूरापन है, अभी वो पूरा नहीं है। अभी वो हमने कोई 2-3 हिस्से पकड़ लिए, तो वो 2-3 बातें पकड़ लेने से पूरी पिक्चर नहीं बनती, इसलिए वो क्लैरिटी नहीं आती। वो 2-3 बातें ही पकड़ने से पिक्चर नहीं मिलेगी ना, वो पजल के जब तक सारे टुकड़े नहीं मिलते तब तक पिक्चर क्लियर नहीं होती। तो गीता को पढ़ने से पूरी पिक्चर क्लियर हो जाएगी। ठीक है,
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
श्रद्धा जी बोलिए।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
इस गीता परिवार में जुड़े इतना अच्छा लगा सर। मैं तो गीता पढ़ना चाहती थी लेकिन मुझसे आती ही नहीं थी। अभी भी 12वां अध्याय हो गया, लेकिन जो शब्द जैसे मैडम बोलती हैं वैसे हमारे मुख से निकलते।
अरे तो वो 8 साल से बोल रही है ना, अभी आपने 15 दिन भी नहीं हुए आपको, तो 15 दिन में 8 साल की बातें कैसे हो जाएगी? तो अभी समय लगेगा, आप करते रहेंगे तो 3-4 महीने में आपकी बहुत फ्लुएंसी आ जाएगी।
मुझे तो पूरी
2 महीने में आ जाती है।
कंठस्थ करनी है, विष्णु भगवान की कृपा हो जाए बस।
बिल्कुल होगी, बिल्कुल होगी, बिल्कुल होगी,
सर
पक्का हो जाएगा। आपको सब तरीके मिलेंगे, आगे डेमो वीडियोस में मिलेंगे, कैसे कंठस्थ करना सब सिखाएंगे, आप चिंता मत करिए।
एग्जाम भी होते हैं सर इसमें?
हाँ, एग्जाम्स भी होते हैं, एग्जाम्स भी होते हैं।
अच्छा, कब होंगे सर? ये 12वां अध्याय हो गया?
नहीं, 12वें और 15वें का तो बहुत सरल एग्जाम है। आपको कहेंगे जो आपके पास पीडीएफ है उसका प्रिंट निकालो, ऐसा पढ़ते हुए वीडियो बनाओ और भेज दो। तो छोटे बच्चे का जैसा एग्जाम होता है वैसा एग्जाम करके भेजेंगे, और आप वो वीडियोस भेजेंगे तो आपको एक गीता सुंदर का बड़ा सुंदर सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा, जिसको आप अपने व्हाट्सएप स्टेटस पे लगाएंगे तो लोग आपको पूछेंगे कौन सा कोर्स है, तो वो भी करने आएंगे। फिर उसके बाद जब आप लेवल 2 पे जाएंगे तब आपको कहेंगे अब वो बच्चों वाला एग्जाम हो गया, अब बड़ों वाला एग्जाम दो। 12वां 15वां 16वां अध्याय कंठस्थ करो और कंठस्थ करके 1 to 1 एग्जाम दो, तो गीता जिज्ञासु का एग्जाम आपका लेवल 2 पे होगा जब आपका 16वां चैप्टर कंप्लीट होगा।
कंठस्थ भी करना है सर, याद भी करना है, और आपकी बात और जो वर्ड निकलते हैं ना, मन में इतनी खुशी होती है सर। आपको इतने अच्छा ज्ञान है सर, बहुत मन बहुत खुशी होती है सर।
शुभकामना, बहुत बहुत शुभकामना। भावना जी कहिए।
हरिओम सर।
हरिओम।
बहुत अच्छे से आप एक्सप्लेन करते हैं। मुझे अभी जो बात हुई ना, उसमें से धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष, वो थोड़ा शॉर्ट में आप एक्सप्लेन करेंगे?
जीवन के 4 स्तर है और इन 4 स्तरों को जीने से मनुष्य जीवन कंप्लीट होता है। अभी जो जीवन है वो ज्यादातर लोगों का केवल एक मोड में चल रहा है, अर्थ मोड में। मैं ज्यादा से ज्यादा संपत्ति इकट्ठे कर लूं। पढ़ाई किस लिए करनी है कि नौकरी लग जाए, करियर बन जाए। नौकरी किस लिए करनी है कि पैसा आ जाए। पैसा किस लिए कमाना है कि बड़ा घर बना ले। तो बस वो सारा जीवन वो अर्थ के परिप्रेक्ष्य में ही रह जा रहा है। धर्म में भी मिसिंग है, काम में भी, भोग भी नहीं भोग पाते। खाना खाने को भी समय नहीं, सोने को भी समय नहीं, भोग भी नहीं भोग पा रहे, तो काम भी नहीं पूरे हो रहे। न काम इच्छाएं पूरी हो रही है, न धर्म हो रहा है, न मोक्ष की तो बातें ही नहीं, केवल अर्थ के। तो वो जीवन पशुवत जीवन हो जाता है। लेकिन जीवन की संपूर्णता से उसका पूरा आनंद लेना है तो ये चारों पिलर्स को जब अपन लेते हैं तो जीवन कंप्लीट होता है। धर्म का अर्थ है ड्यूटीज, धर्म का अर्थ रिलीजन नहीं है। धर्म का अर्थ है ड्यूटीज। एज ए फादर मेरी क्या ड्यूटी है, एज ए मदर मेरी क्या ड्यूटी है, एज ए एम्प्लॉयर मेरी क्या ड्यूटी है, एज ए एम्प्लॉई मेरी क्या ड्यूटी है, एज ए वाइफ मेरी क्या ड्यूटी है, एज ए हस्बैंड मेरी क्या ड्यूटी है। मैं जिस रोल में जिस क्षण पर हूं, मैं स्टूडेंट हूं तो मेरी क्या ड्यूटी है, मैं टीचर हूं तो मेरी क्या ड्यूटी है। तो मैं जिस रोल में हूं उस रोल में अपनी ड्यूटीज को निभाना, ये धर्म है। तो वही राजधर्म है, पुत्र धर्म है, पुत्री धर्म है, मित्र धर्म है, उसी को हमारे धर्म कहा गया। तो धर्म है ड्यूटीज। हम किस प्रकार से अपने जीवन में कितने धर्म का कितनी सूक्ष्मता से पालन करते हैं, एक बात। दूसरी बात हो गई अर्थ। तो जीवन में अर्थोपार्जन करना, इसको भी न्याययुक्त अर्थ का संचय करना और उस अर्थ के न्याययुक्त संचित अर्थ के द्वारा न्याययुक्त काम का भोग करना, ये गीता में और हर शास्त्र में इसकी आज्ञा है। तो जीवन में व्यक्ति को अर्थोपार्जन करना चाहिए, अर्थ का संचय करना चाहिए और अर्थ का संचय करके उसके द्वारा न्याययुक्त भोग भी भोगने चाहिए। ये गृहस्थ के लिए आज्ञा है, तो वो करना चाहिए। तो धर्म को दृष्टि रखे, धर्म के साथ अर्थ कमाए, धर्म के साथ काम का भोग करे और ये तीनों पूरे होने के बाद अब मोक्ष की इच्छा करे कि इन तीनों का बात मेरे जीवन में हो गई, लेकिन ये तीनों से भी उपरति नहीं होती, अपने मन की संतुष्टि नहीं होती, इस जीवन का कल्याण नहीं होता, इस जीवन की पूर्ति नहीं होती। हम पुनरपि जननम पुनरपि मरणम इस चक्र में फंसे रहते हैं। कभी मनुष्य बनते हैं, कभी गधा घोड़ा बनते हैं, कभी देवता बनते हैं, फिर कभी कुछ बन जाते हैं, कि फिर ये चलता ही रहता है, लाखों करोड़ों जन्मों तक चलता रहता है। अब एक समय आ गया, अब इससे उपरति होनी चाहिए, अब मैं वापस मिल जाऊं। किसी बहन ने पूछा है मुक्ति का क्या अर्थ है। मोक्ष का अर्थ है मुक्ति। मुक्ति का अर्थ हुआ समुद्र से एक बूंद निकाल ली, अब समुद्र की बूंद और समुद्र का वैज्ञानिक टेस्ट करे तो उसका प्रॉपर्टी सेम आएगा। उसका केमिकल टेस्टिंग करेंगे या कोई भी पैथोलॉजी टेस्टिंग करेंगे, इट विल बी सेम इन द रिजल्ट, लेकिन वो समुद्र की बूंद समुद्र नहीं है। इसी प्रकार वो परमात्मा और जीवात्मा एक ही प्रॉपर्टीज रखते हैं, वो दोनों सच्चिदानंद है, लेकिन वो जीवात्मा जब तक परमात्मा में विलीन नहीं होती तब तक वो अलग, उसका पृथक अस्तित्व रहता है। जिस क्षण वो समुद्र की बूंद समुद्र में मिल गई, अब आप कैसा भी प्रयास करो उस बूंद को वापस नहीं निकाल सकते। जिस बूंद को समुद्र में मिला दिया, हम उस बूंद को वापस प्राप्त नहीं कर सकते। इसी प्रकार जो जीवात्मा परमात्मा में विलय हो गई वो कभी दोबारा प्राप्त नहीं हो सकती, वो हमेशा के लिए मोक्ष पा जाती है, मुक्ति पा जाती है। इसी को अल्टीमेट लिबरेशन कहा, इसी को मोक्ष कहा, इसी को अलग अलग भाषा में बहुत सारे शब्दों से कहा। ठीक है,
खूब अच्छा, थैंक यू।
अभी समापन करें। मिशेल जी प्लीज समापन।
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Ashibaya ji, for patiently explaining all the answers to all the questions. I would like to thank Rupal Didi for a beautiful session and for explaining deeply who a true devotee is. I would like to thank the team members of Geeta Parivar who helped to make today's session successful. For the concluding prayer, I welcome Divakar Patil ji from Canada. Bhaiya is with Geeta Parivar since December 2020. Welcome, Bhaiya, Divakar Patil ji.
धन्यवाद। नमस्ते आशु जी। योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Thank you, Patil ji, for a melodious prayer. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll meet again next week, same day, same time, for the interpretation session of the next Adhyay. Till then, stay tuned, learn Geeta.